In today's video, we are going to talk about terms used in organic chemistry. So in today's video, we are going to continue from our last series, which is Introduction to Organic Chemistry. The link of the Introduction to Organic Chemistry will be in the description in case if you have not watched that particular video. So in today's video, we are going to talk about some terms we are going to be coming across when studying organic chemistry. So the first term is going to be homologous series. Homologous series. When we talk about homologous series, first of all, homo means what? One. Homo means one. Series, it just has to be something that follows a pattern. That's what series is. In this particular lesson, which is homologous series, we have series of organic compounds. We have millions of organic compounds, and now those organic compounds are grouped into some families. So in this homologous series, we have to do with the family of organic compounds. As the organic compounds they are grouped into family, and how they are grouped is they are grouped in such a way that they follow a regular structural pattern. What that means? The regular structural pattern means is that there is a way which they follow. For example, now we have let's just talk about the simplest one, which is arcane. So arcane is the simplest homologous series. So it follows a regular structural pattern. How we say it now is that let's just say that the simplest member of this particular family is methane. We have methane, and the molecular formula for methane is CH4. So for you to get the next member, you are going to add CH2. So when you add C plus C, you are going to get C2. H4 plus H2, you are going to get what? H6. So this one is now what? Ethane. So the same thing you are going to be doing till you get the next member. So this one is going from this particular thing, you get this one, you get propane, you get butane. That is how you be doing. So that is successive member. This one, they have a pattern in which they can be able to do the pattern which they follow. So that is about homologous series. So the whole families, the whole organic compounds, they are grouped into family, and they follow a regular structural pattern. Now the characteristic of this homologous series is one, they have a regular structural pattern. I've already explained that. Two, they differ by CH2. Differ means CH2, sorry. Differ means is that the difference between two members, they are what? Just between two CH2. For example, now we have, what I did here, I added CH2 to CH4, we got what? C2H6. So if I add CH2 again, I'm going to get the next member of the group, which is C2 plus C, which is going to be what? C3 plus this one is going to be what? H8. So that is how we'll be doing it. You will we get to the next members. So all these ones that's the second lesson. So we have the third one. The molecular formula of each successive members is 14. The molecular formula, the difference between methane, the molecular formula of methane and ethane is 14. Let's just check now. If we have, let's just check the molecular formula of methane, which is CH4. So CH4, C, if you want to calculate the molecular formula now, C is what? 12 grams. Plus H is what? 1. 1 times 4 is going to be what? It's going to be 4. So wow, this is going to be 16 grams. Let's now calculate for ethane. So ethane is going to be C2H6. So for ethane, this is 12 times 2. Remember that C is 12 grams. Then we now have 12 times 2 plus the hydrogen is what? It's just 1. So we now have 1 times what? 6. So now have 12 times 2. It's going to give us what? It's going to give us 24 plus 16. Sorry, plus 1 times 6, which is what? 6. It's going to give us what? 30 grams. So the difference between 30 grams and 16 grams is going to be 30 minus 16 is going to give us what? 14 grams. So you guys see that the difference between two successive members is what? 14 grams. And the fourth properties of homologous series is that they almost have the same physical and chemical properties. So, for example now, alkane, the whole members of alkane will almost have the same physical and chemical properties. They almost have the same physical and chemical properties. We have another one, alkene. We have another one, alkyne. We have another one. All these ones like this, we have all their members will almost have the same physical properties, but they only have just a few changes that will just happen. Maybe some of them may just have, maybe some of them will even have something like, you just say that methane to butane will be gas. That's a few differences. We now have something like pentane to something like decane will now be something like liquid. So from 11 up will now be something like solid. So all those ones just are the few differences you are going to just experience, but their physical properties are almost the same, and the same thing applies to their chemical properties. Then the last one, which is the fifth one, is that they have the same method in which they are prepared. So the whole alkane family has the same method they are prepared. The same method. The whole alkane family will have the same method they are They are prepared for. The whole alkyne method has the same method they are going to be prepared for. So that is the major thing. So let's now list the homologous series we have. The few ones, I'm just going to give a few. Then we now have. We have homologous series like alkane. We have alkyne. Then we have alkanol. We have alkene. We have alkanoic acid. We have many of them. So, but these are the few ones. These are the few popular ones. We have alkane. We have even alkanol. We have alkanol. All those things. Now, how can we get the members of this each homologous series? Remember, all these things are homologous series. All of them will have members, just like a family. Family will have members. Like there will be son, there will be father, there will be wife. All those things are members of the family. So all these things are families. In the families, so they will have something like they will have the father, they will have the mother. So for now, how are we going to know the members of this particular family? How we can know the members of this particular family is like this. I'm going to give you first 10 members of each family here. We have one. The one that have one carbon. If someone, if it has one carbon, we'll call it what? Mets. So if it has 2 carbon, we call it what? Ets. If it has 3 carbon, we call it what? Prop. 4 boots. 5 pent. 6 s. 7 hex. 8 oct. 9 non. And 10 deck. Please make sure you memorize this. Just try find a way, pause the video and memorize this, or you just have to, so that I can memorize this particular thing. Now let's now assume now that if this particular member belongs to alkane, we can just use the last 3 words, this thing, to name this. That is not going to be what? It's not methane. If this particular thing belongs to alkyne, we'll now call this thing what? There's nothing like methane. So we're going to talk about that in our future video. So, but if it belongs to something like alkanol, we have what is called metanol. All those things are members. These ones are going to be members of each of these what? Family. This is going to be members of each of this family. Please, if you have questions on this particular thing, for explain further, you can drop the question in the description.